I just want to welcome you to the Easy Living Blocks Mentor Program, and just to give you a really quick rundown of what we're doing here. Each month we cover a series of things based on what's going on. So for example, during July we'll be covering internships, and not just like how to get them, because most likely you already have them, but even if you don't, we'll be covering that. We'll be covering how you're engaging with your mentors outside of us. So how you're in the office gaining mentors and making relationships, how to level up as far as you get there, you're in the space, you're finally in the door, and now what do? They're giving me a lot of busy work, or they're giving me heavy hitter projects and I wasn't ready. Like either way, we're helping and we're preparing. Or another area in which we'll be covering is making sure that we don't lose momentum after week 3. And so usually by this time you start seeing what people's habits are, because their habits are likely to really persist past the excitement that they have for the opportunity or for the situation. And for that reason, we want to make sure our habits match the level of our enthusiasm, so that we never get seen as the person who started off strong but ended off weak. We want to really remedy that and really approach that properly as we get ready to just kind of not just take this experience independently on our resume, but make this experience the game changer for how we're approaching business, for how we're approaching our career and our career development. Another thing we're doing is getting us ready for the exit. So a lot of times when we are in internship opportunities, we do all the prep on the front end, just as far as what the experience is like, and we do very little reflection on the back end. So we don't revisit what worked. We don't revisit whether or not we liked it again. We only think about it again when it's time to apply to jobs, and did I like that? We are going to be walking you through how to get that referral letter from your advisor, from your mentor, from your boss there at the company, so that you can just have it on file and have it as an easy reference. Something you can read, something you can keep, but it's also a really good reflection of what they saw in you, and we're gonna let you know exactly how you can ask for that and exactly what to do with that once you receive it. How to update your cover letter with real life examples of what went well and how you tackled and mastered things in your experience. How to update your resume so that your resume doesn't say that you sat, listened, and made copies, because you absolutely did things that are worthy of note and worthy of reference that you actually just need to figure out how to properly frame. We're working through all of this in the month of July, and we're making sure that you are prepared, not just the way most interns do, but to level up this experience. So this is the last time that you're walking into an experience not knowing how to cope and how to manage what your experience is at this job, within this opportunity, and even how to help transition you into your next opportunity while you're still at your current one. Whether you want to stay at the company you're at, or pivot to another company, or pivot to another department within the company, you can know how to frame this properly to make yourself look like you weren't wasting time, but you were learning, you were doing research, you were really getting a better grasp of what you like, what you're good at, and how you can be a resource at this company or at another company. That is why we're here. That is what we're focusing on in the month of July, and that's really how we frame things here within the mentor program. We make you get a new module, shows you all of that information within our mobile application, and you're also getting access to the downloadables, the worksheets that help you execute the things that we are really planning and preparing to correct and maximize, and then in the next week or over time again. And I'm very excited to be venturing into this super fun and informative relationship of just leveling up, getting the work done, and making sure that today is the last day that we stay the same. All right? See you on the other side.